Open up. Thank you. Anyway, we've got a giant rotating water puzzle thing to do, and also a boss. Sure to be an eventful sitting. Anyway, there's a secret Mr. door that we cannot currently get to because that ledge is too far off. As are all the ledges out here. We gotta do something about that. Down here we have kinetic orb cannon that'll shoot us back to the top. We don't need that right now. And we also have a scanner thingamajig. I should note that from this angle, and also a straight on angle like I was before, I was so rudely knocked off, you cannot scan it. Oh god, and these things, these are blogs. They are giant enemy fish. They're pretty much invulnerable except when their mouth is open, and they only open their mouth when they're charging straight at you, and they charge straight at you rather quickly, so you basically need to shoot a missile at them, otherwise they will just take the damage and continue going straight towards you, and basically they're a gigantic pain in the ass. And you'll come to learn that, oh, so much. See if I can take care of this guy. Alright, those guys went down relatively easy. But they get pretty annoying later on. So let's cross over this way. Yeah, you gotta be at the back angle. Which is essentially the gimmick of this puzzle. Because you may notice that there were similar switches on each of these things. The ledges like those. So what you need to do is basically go around and get back to them. That one switch opened up access to another one, and once we scan another one, that'll open access to the third one, and blah blah blah. It makes a lot of sense, but it's still a rather irritating puzzle, I must say. I'm not sure a puzzle, honestly, but sequence of events, let's say. Anyway, let's prove ourselves to that missile expansion. Bam. And got a missile expansion, go through here. And you may notice, even more so now, that the visibility underwater is not so great. That can be very irritating when you're fighting enemies, but that will be remedied soon. What the heck was that? Gee, I don't know. There it is, there it is. Ah! It was Dark Samus, the bastard. And that was a freaky-ass laugh, actually. Anyway, I don't know what she just did, but whatever. Anyway, let's kill these blogs. Because once you kill the blogs, the spinner will activate, and once the spinner activates, we'll be able to get to the next room, and blah blah blah. Yeah, the thing about fighting two blogs at once is that the other will kind of sneak attack you while you're dealing with one of them. And that just took him a straight missile to the face, come on. Yeah, you need to wait till it's completely open. Very, very picky these blogs are. Anyway, there's a spinner. Let's head to it. And so the gimmick here is you got two different paths, and you can spin to access one of them. Then you come back and access the other one once you've done this path. Doesn't matter what you do first, but red comes first when you do it normally, so you might as well just do that. And why did I do that? Or fall? Charge into there. Now these sequences here, at this point, are kind of pointless, but there's at least one upgrade around here once you come back with greater equipment and having modified the environment slightly. You can see a dark portal over there that we cannot access. We have a lure over there that we can access. And we've got blogs down there that I greatly despise. You know, I can almost see better with the scan visor. But it looks silly. Let's go over here. Open up this dark door here. Kind of a linear sequence, but... Well, the blue path, I think, is actually more irritating than this one. And return to the missile dudes. Yeah, screw them. Oh, you can already hear the monster there. Or not. Anyway, here's our next scan thingamajig. We got one more to go. And if you're lucky, or timed well, the cinematic will actually cause the fork to come up on one of these, what are they, loglings, I think? Yeah, the fork thing will come up and kill a blogling, and it's cool. And I didn't mean to do that. This one, right? Yes, it was. And now we basically gotta go straight back through until we get to the spinner thing again. It's not the worst backtracking I've ever seen, but we were just here. Luckily, you don't have to kill the blogs again. That would suck. There are bloglings in their place, but you don't have to kill them in order to use the spinner. And they don't really bug you when you're using the spinner, so nothing to worry about. Alright, all handled there. Down through here. I think it's clever that they had a dark door on that side and a light door on this side. Just a neat polar effect. Through we go. Slight puzzle here. Basically, get to the bottom slot and deactivate that fan so you can progress. Nothing super crazy. It's down there. Oh, but this room. These needler dudes. You gotta get underwater and shoot their undersides with the dark beam. And there's two of them, so you gotta trek all the way across underwater, which is very slow. Unless you do that. The blogs will inevitably hinder your process, or progress. And also this jump here is kinda irritating with the underwater physics. Get back up out of there. And you can see there's a laser. And a spinner that's half in this dimension. So as you can see, we're going to be activating a portal very soon. Sooner than you might think. What the heck is this? A mix of light and dark energy. Currently beyond our capabilities. Anyway, here's a bomb slot. Bomb it. It's a bomb slot. You know what to do with bomb slots. That opens up the cavern down there. And you could just barely see through the murkiness that there is, in fact, a portal there. So even now you can barely see it.